like it takes more energy to be angry or plot or say I'm gonna do it and that, and then you gotta stay angry.
Yeah, man.
Like till you see that person and all that. You know, this like,
It's long, isn't it?
It's long, brother.
It's long, yeah.
You know, as well just like.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, and... Yo, what you guys saying, man? It's the Collective, and we're here with another interviews Inside Underground Season 2. Got a special guy on today, Hak Baker, East London's finest. Come on.
What's happening, man?
It's good, man. First questions I'm going to ask is, you've obviously have a lot of influence from back home, like East London, you know, shooting that music video, Isle of Dogs, and everything. Can you just talk to me about the influence it plays within your music?
That's where I grew up, man. That's where I found out what was what. That's what worked me up to what was going on. I was quite sheltered because my mum's Jamaican, you know, she kept quite a strict household, didn't really go out that much. But it's like once we got into secondary school, you know, see what's happening and just learn things, you know. It's a plethora, so much to learn around there, things here and that. So yeah, I just felt like, what more can I sing about apart from where I was born in and how I came to be, do you know what I mean?
So, you know, like, you started with Bomb Squad and everything, and Grams. How did you transition from, like, that into what you coin as G-Folk?
Just life and situations, how things happen. And I was given the opportunity to play guitar, and I thought, like, I've always wanted to, and I've always wanted for a challenge, and I've always liked music, you know, we've always been smashing guitars from blues, rock and roll, down to origins in Africa. This is what we do, so this is in me. Like, so I just finally took it on board to do so.
When did you learn guitar?
The first time I started playing guitar was in jail, to be fair. Yeah. The governor came in the ring and said there's guitar lessons, and I was like, I'll be interested in that. And that's what happened. My name got picked up out of a hat, and then that was it. I started going to the classes.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So with you know, with the changing scene in music in London and stuff, I feel like people are becoming more open to alternative music. As an alternative like music person yourself, what do you think of that? Do you feel like people start to be more receptive and things?
Yeah, I think so. You know, but it's a journey, innit? Things ain't gonna happen overnight. You know, I'm not like I'm not like a rapper where he like sings with like trend or you know become overnight sensations and so on and so forth. So I think, you know, we're open to the change and we're open to people listening to more, and it's something that I'm seeing more and more as I do my thing. You know, what was important to me was to see more black people listening to what I'm doing, because it's like this is a direct correlation of what we do. You know, the expansion of music. You know, this is what we do. Music. We run this thing. So like it's as I you know perform more and more and see more people that look like me in the crowd and stuff, or people that message me and appreciate what I'm doing, it just makes me automatically more happy, because this night, what we're putting on now, for me, it signified like building something, building a home, hence the bricks connotation. Yeah. And then living in it and inviting everybody in. So it's like, you know, this is our home as alternative black artists, that we don't just do this, that we also do this. This is our roots. This is what we also do. If you didn't know, now you do know. But we're not segregating anybody. Please come in, everybody come and enjoy it with us.
So you say like one of your main influences when you're making music is to like show people they can like do it too, you know?
Yeah, of course.
And that's just go one direction.
No, not at all, man. You just get in.
Talk to me about like your influences, like can be teachers, just music, other artists and everything.
It's got to be Bob Marley's my number one influence, man. The man changed the world on his own, stood up for what he believed in, and refused to take no for an answer. You know, his music touches me. I remember the earliest times of me singing as a child. I remember singing Bob Marley lyrics, you know. Yeah. So.
Your favourite song?
Redemption song, or Natural Mystic. You know, enough people don't, and even Damian Marley, his son, but then we got that Busta Rhymes and his lyricism, like even if we're talking UK, like old school DBS, but like, you know, Fleetwood Mac, other people, like all kinds of stuff, man. I was there to draw influence from. Life isn't 2D, man. It's 3D.
Yeah. So I noticed in like your Venezuela rhythm song, which is my favourite, in the music video, it's quite it was the black and white families and like joining together. Is that like a message you really want to put across, like, especially growing up in East London and stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, bro. Like, as I said, like obviously we're about empowering me at my race as a person, because you know we've been through a lot of shit over the past 500 years. However, I'm about community, man. I'm about togetherness. That's what I've been screaming and talking about. Do you know what I mean, brother? Like,
yeah. I hear that.
As you said, like, and growing up in East London as well, like that's what we see. Like it was like a microcosm of like loads of different races and whatnot. So, yeah, brother, that's like, yeah, definitely, man. I'm all about that inclusion, man.
So apart from like, you know, influencing black people to do their own thing and everything, is there any other like overreaching like feelings or message you want to put across when you're doing the music?
Simple, brother. It's love.
It's love, energy.
Love, bro. Like, love, bro. Don't you feel like it takes more energy to be angry or plot or say I'm gonna do it and that, then you gotta stay angry.
Yeah, man.
Like till you see that person and all that. You know, this like,
it's long, isn't it?
Long, brother.
It's long, yeah.
You know, as well just like just be nice, man. Even like forgive people to a certain extent and just keep it moving, bro. No, love, brother. Love us. If there's more love in the world, I guarantee you we wouldn't be where we are.
So with you know, with your heritage, like being Jamaican and everything,
yes,
like people would say, or like some people would say that what you make is quite far away from that, but
I'd argue differently, though. Jamaican people, when you listen to like roots reggae, they're talking about their struggles and how they feel, and they're talking about love and they're talking about relationships, and like if we're talking lyrical wise, bro, I'd completely disagree.
Yeah.
If you're talking about the ska influence that's in my music, where does that come from? Jamaica, punk influence, you know. So I'll definitely, like, even in certain tunes that we play, yeah, man, I'll definitely disagree with that. I feel like an idiot would say that.
Yeah.
If they don't know what they're talking about.
Do you know
it's
just one dimensional.
It's one dimension. Yeah. No.
Fair enough. I hear that. And you know, like growing up in a Jamaican household and stuff, can you talk to me about the music you were listening to growing up?
Oh, just man, roots, rag, reggae, dancehall, lovers rock. Beres Hammond, Bob Marley, as I said, you know, Luciano, you know, the original. My mum loved music. And my dad loves music also. My dad used to put on sounds in Luton, at Luton Carnival and stuff. You know? So, yeah, music's always been in the house, but it was also definitely like reggae, dancehall, lovers rock dominated place in my household, especially on a bloody Sunday.
Yeah, I hear that.
It's cool, man. Yeah, man.
Alright, fair enough, man. If you could work with anyone else, like any artist in particular, do you have someone in mind?
Maybe Jay Haas or something. If it's
yeah.
the real deal.
He's
from East End as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So, yeah.
And when you're planning, like doing all this music thing, are you going with the flow, or are you like just? Do you have like a plan for what you're trying to do?
No, I don't have a plan really. Going with the flow a little bit, we still do that a lot more, but I feel now we're trying to get a little bit more concise. But you know, we're not doing this for a specific reason. We don't have a reason why we're doing this. We're doing this because like this is what I want to do, and we're doing this because really this is what we have to do. We don't want to, you know, we need to represent something. We're not doing this for no like hoo-ha, It's to show people that you can do it your way, and you know, just be nice and love people and show and put that first. You can't really fail, man.
Alright, fair enough. Thank you for coming on, brother.
Thank you for having me.
Good one, man.
Respect, lads, yeah?
Yeah, respect for that.
Respect, no
and you all heard that. Spread love, man. Spread love.
Spread love, brother. Spread love, brothers and sisters, man.